Hello and welcome to this introduction to the library. In this video, we will introduce you to our physical library spaces and the resources and equipment you can expect to find there. We will show you how to use the library website, how to search the library for books, journal articles and other materials, how to access online resources and where to find help and support when you need it. Welcome to the library at Essex. We have 3 locations at Colchester, Loughton and the Forum at Southend. Each of these locations offers a wide range of in-person support and resources to help you in your studies. When you visit our library spaces, you can make use of study spaces, access equipment, explore our collections and get help from our friendly library team. Our libraries offer great places to study that suit different needs and study styles. When you visit one of our libraries, you can use desks with or without PCs and find areas for quiet individual study or more collaborative spaces. You can also make use of the equipment available in our libraries. We have laptops available to borrow that can be used anywhere on our 3 campuses. There are multifunction printers where you can print, scan to your email or photocopy, and self-service book checkout machines where you can borrow books. Please remember to bring your student card with you so you can make use of this equipment. We also have accessibility resources available at our libraries, such as magnifying sheets, coloured paper for printing and adjustable desks. When you visit our libraries, you'll have access to our physical collections and we welcome you to browse the shelves. You can explore the books, academic journals, DVDs and other print resources available in our libraries. And if you have any questions, you can speak to someone at the library help desk or info point. Or if you see a member of our team elsewhere in the library, please also speak to them. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what to expect when you visit one of our libraries in person. You can also access the majority of our collections, resources and support from wherever you are online. From the library website, you can find a wide range of support for your studies and research. You can access online readings and required readings on your reading list using your Essex student login. You can search for ebooks, books, journals, articles, newspapers and more. You can find subject-specific resources in your subject guide and manage your library account to check the due dates for items that you've borrowed. And help and support are available online as they are in person. So how do you find resources you're looking for? We're now going to have a look at reading lists, using the library search and accessing resources. Reading lists are a great place to start when you're searching for sources or researching for an assignment. They're created by your tutors and checked by the library to ensure that you have online access to required readings. They provide quick access to resources. Your reading list should be made available to you by your tutor through your Moodle page or VLE. And we now have a quick demonstration of a reading list. So to access the readings from your reading list, you simply need to click on the View Online button, and this will take you directly to the reading. Next to the View Online button is an option to set your reading intentions. Clicking here will allow you to say whether you will read something, whether you're reading it now, whether you have read it, or if you're not going to read it. The Have Read option is probably the most useful because this will allow you to keep up to date with where you are with your reading. Next to the reading intentions, you have an option to add a personal note. So if there was something you particularly wanted to remind yourself of about this reading, you can add a note and it will be displayed. At the top of the page is a table of contents. Clicking on the table of contents will allow you to jump from section to section of the list without needing to scroll through it every time. This is useful if you have a long reading list. And next to that, there are filters. You can filter by the type of material, so if you're especially looking for books or articles. And you can also filter so that essential readings are displayed by themselves. These features will help you organise your reading through your reading list. You can also find and access sources directly via the library website. There's a search box near the top of the website where you can search our collection of books and resources. Before demonstrating how to do this, it's worth mentioning why we encourage you to use the library search rather than just doing a general web search. The first reason is that we already subscribe to or pay for most of the items that you'll find in the library search, and you can access them using your Essex student login. The results you find here will also come from more trusted and reliable sources than a general web search. And we'll now have a quick demonstration of using the library search. The library search is a keyword search, so we need to type our search terms into the box. This could be the title of a book, the name of an author, or some subject keywords if we want to do a more general search. In this demonstration, we're going to search for a book called the Study Skills Handbook. Once I've entered the keywords, I'll click on Search. The results screen will display any results that contain the keywords that we've searched for. This could be online books, printed books, or journal articles, or other materials. To limit our results list and make our search more efficient, we can use filters at the side of the screen here. So, for example, if we were looking for journal articles, we could check the box next to peer-reviewed journals. In this demonstration, we're going to look for online books. So we'll check the box next to Available Online, and then go down to Resource Type and check the box next to Books, and then click Apply Filters. And this will narrow our results list to results that contain online books. To get the best use from the library catalogue, sign in, and then click on the title of the item that you're interested in. We can see here that we have a printed copy of this book that's available in our Colchester Library on floor 1 in the student collection. And we're also given the class mark, which is printed on the label on the spine of the book, and this will help us locate it on the shelf. Under full text availability, there's a link to access the ebook. Clicking on the link will take us through to the ebook page. That gives you an idea of how to search the library. And now we're going to look at how to access the other online resources and support that we offer. The resources that we're going to cover can all be found on the library website under the Study and Research Support category, and we'll have a look at those in a moment. Our Skills at Library resources are linked from the library website and include online resources and tools that help with finding, critically evaluating, referencing, and managing information sources to use in assignments. The resources include interactive tutorials, how-to videos, and other helpful information. We also offer workshops that take a more in-depth look at search tips, checking sources, referencing, and other topics. And if you need one-to-one assistance, you can book an appointment with a member of staff. Subject guides are online resources designed to help you explore your subject area and start your research. There's a subject guide for each department at the University of Essex, and these guides make it easy to find subject-specific resources like databases and journals for your area of study. Subject guides are created by the academic liaison librarian for that particular department, and they have a lot of knowledge about your subject and the tools you'll need to do well in your studies. If you're not sure where to start with finding resources for your assignment or research, the subject guide is a good place to begin. Referencing is the way that you record all of the information about the sources you've used to support any piece of work you write. When you refer to other sources or anything that isn't your own original idea, you must include a reference using the correct format. Each department at the university uses a particular referencing style that you'll need to follow, and the library offers support and resources to help you avoid any referencing mistakes. You can check which style to use and how to format your references properly by visiting the library's referencing page. You can attend an Introduction to Referencing workshop, which we offer regularly throughout the year. And once again, one-to-one help is available by booking an appointment with a librarian. The library offers live workshops online and in person throughout the year to help students and researchers develop the information and digital literacy skills needed in order to be successful at university. Our workshops at library sessions cover finding information, checking sources, and how to organise and manage information used in assignments to ensure that you can reference them properly. Some of the workshops we offer most frequently are listed here on the slide, and they're suitable for all levels of study, whether you're new to university or simply need a refresher. You can check what sessions we have coming up via the library website or Career Hub. Do come along and meet your fellow students and ask any questions you might have. We'll now have a look at where these resources can be found on the library website. So in our study and research support, you can find all the sections that I've just mentioned. First of all, let's have a look at skills at library. So this is the page that will offer you resources on finding, checking, and managing information. And you can access any of these by clicking on the link. You can also click at the tab to look at our workshops and see what we offer and which key areas the workshops cover. Going back to the home page again, we'll now look at a subject guide. Clicking on the link will take you through to an alphabetical list, and then you can choose the guide that you need. We're going to look at the history subject guide. As you can see, each guide includes a series of links to useful information. There is subject-specific information. For example, on the history list, we can see digitized primary sources about various aspects of history. But also there will be links to other more general useful information, such as information on search skills, using your reading lists, finding the full text, and evaluating information. All of this information is available elsewhere on the library website, but the subject guide brings it together in one useful package. Finally, let's look at the referencing page. To find the style for your department, you can use the drop-down. Click on the drop-down and you'll be given a list of departments. And if you can choose yours, then you'll find the referencing style that you need to use. Click on the style and then click Go. And that will take you through to the appropriate page where you can get proper information on your referencing style. We also offer workshops that you can attend if you need to learn the basics of referencing. And there are other helpful information and resources available here, including a short quiz to get you used to the idea of referencing. The library team is here to support you throughout your time here at Essex. There are a variety of ways that you can get help from the library, and all of these can be found on our website, and we looked at some of them just now. You can live chat with our team through our website chat service during the day, Monday to Friday, or you can email us. Our FAQs page is another great place to find answers to regularly asked questions, and these often include tips and directions. We really encourage you to attend one of our workshops to develop your research and information literacy skills. And if you have a more in-depth query, you can also book an appointment with your academic liaison librarian through the website. If you'd like to learn more about the library, you can check out our upcoming workshops. These sessions are offered regularly each term and cover finding information, developing a search strategy, checking sources, and managing information and publishing tips. You can also stay updated by following us on social media. A self-guided tour is available for you to look at the library in person, or you can follow a tour online. And at the beginning of term, guided tours will be offered. Thank you for watching. We hope this video will be useful to you, and we look forward to seeing you in the library soon.